buy merchandise, you can buy books with pictures of all the sculptures in. And there's going to be a farewell weekend where all of the Shaun Sheeps are going to be. So that'll be fun to have them all in together. Do you think they're paddleboarding, those swans? They're probably like a little bit, yeah, right, everybody's stealing our thunder now. The sky is amazing. I shouldn't delay too long, otherwise I'll be walking back in the dark. That's what I was... I'm still rather excited about seeing the dog on the paddleboard. And then, of course, you have the opposite end of the scale on the river. The people with the money, with the yachts, or the big boats. Ah. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. This is what happens when you see a paddleboarding dog. You take the wrong way. And you nearly miss a Shaun. That would have been terrible. We are walking towards Shaun's Reminder of Kindness, who has been designed by Ellie Beasley. She's a 21-year-old graphic design student from Maidstone, studying at Loughborough University. She entered a design because of the amazing care her mum received while she was at heart of Kent Hospice. Ellie wanted to show her mum's kind and caring nature, as well as her love for plants and flowers in her design. Well, that's just such a splendid view. And this one is a really, when you think Ellie's 21 years old, really is quite something. Also appears to be quite something that we appear to have quite a few people around Shaun's Reminder of Kindness.
I'm not like everyone else, don't worry.
Thank you. Good, I appreciate that.
That's all right.
So this is Ellie's design.
Well, I would greatly appreciate it if you could delete that footage of me, please.
Yeah. And we'll just have a look. If you could step away from the sculpture, please, sir, and then I won't get you in my feed.
You've just showed everyone my face. What are you feeding on?
So what we're doing now is just having a look at the beautiful flowers that she's done. Spread happiness like wildflowers. So this is part of the quotes that she used, which I think is lovely considering her mum passed, obviously, at the hospice. So it's a lovely reminder.
Is that Instagram Live?
What live are you doing?
It's Instagram.
Spread happiness like wildflowers.
Instagram Live. Using to answer my questions that got me in her life now. I am under the age of 16. I should not be having sex.
Oh, I've just dropped my cardboard, guys. Sorry. Yeah. It's your new favourite. I think it's the thought behind it that makes it so lovely as well, to be honest.
What's your live name?
I will drop you a follow.
What's your name? What's your live name?
Beatrice.
Why not watch your live that you just got me on?
Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to take that for you. Isn't it? Isn't it just? This is your favourite, Anna? Lovely. It's so sweet. I just want to take a side view.
Yeah, let's go. What, are you going? Why's she like...
Shaun the Sheep!
Hi guys!
We're in the old lady's video.
Oh, no.
You might not have consent to be filmed, guys. She is videoing you. She's videoing you guys. That's him.
I know it does, but they don't care.
That's him. Ariana. Gotta better no go na.
Well, the thing is, I really, really don't like filming young people, because actually, yeah, I just don't like filming young people. I don't actually like filming anybody, because I think actually I prefer people to have a choice. So I prefer not to film people, but unfortunately they could actually see me coming and they knew I was filming. But c'est la vie, kids, c'est la vie. I would honestly, they're kids, Claire. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just being kids. The problem is that it's the damage it does to these sculptures. And my worry is now that they'll go and do something else to that sculpture. So they've gone. So oh, and I've shown the app code after all the cardboard McFuffery. Oh, so this is Hermitage Millennium Amphitheatre. Yes, I think the thing is that unfortunately why there has been so much damage is down to unintentional damage, because people are actually sitting on them. And no, you're probably right, Dawn. Actually, some people, yeah, I think what was quite funny was getting called an old woman. Heather, I love you. Can we call security? What security would that be? I'm afraid the only security I have meows. No, they're not following me. I don't think I've done one Shaun the Sheep tour yet without some sort of level of drama. The Mitzi, they are made of fiberglass. But let's get back to having fun and think about our doggy that was paddleboarding. I don't think telling people I have spanners is going to make me look any less strange. And what I should say is, although obviously I am filming Shaun the Sheep sculptures, this is independent. I am not connected to the hospice. Oh, Ginny could come down. Yeah, that's true, actually. Ginny would come down and terrify them.
We're going over that bridge and we're going to go on that bridge here.
See, they'd be terrified of Ginny, but unfortunately Ginny needs the puff to come down. I think that the joy in summer is that you get the lighter hours, but what that also means is that the weather's warmer, and obviously you have more people out, so it's that trade-off, isn't it? For those astute of you will be seeing we are coming up to an orange little sheepy there. And this is Hive Talking. Now, this was designed by Jill Busby from Jill Busby Art. Now, she also did British Summertime, which we saw on the KM Millennium Bridge, and Spinning and Yarn, which we saw in Brenchley. Sorry, I appear to have swallowed a fly or some sort of creature. Now, the sculpture celebrates how bees help the cycle of life, and it shows pollen circulating in the air, showcasing wonderful British flowers. She wanted the image to be very colourful and dynamic. Now, Jill is a graphic designer and runs an art club for primary school children, encouraging them to use their imagination and experiment with various materials. She also works with schools creating indoor sculptures, hosts workshops and paints murals. And I must admit this one is rather special. I shall put my cardboard down. And we'll have a proper look round. So obviously we have a few, apparently ladybirds have now been taken over by an invasive species. So the ones that we see now aren't actually ladybirds, they're something else, of which I forget what they're called, but I was quite... I mean, the detail, the artwork. And I just think the colours, actually, I mean, amazingly, despite the fact I have ginger cats, I'm actually not a massive fan of orange, but this is just gorgeous. The sheep will be auctioned off on Thursday the 26th of September. By Clive Empson, auctioneers. Beatrice, did we not come to see this one when you were down with Nicole? Look at the detail on these. It's just absolutely spectacular. And it's interesting as well how the eyes are different, because as they start off, these sculptures are completely white. Oh, you did? Oh, good, I'm glad. And there you have the bee right in there, getting that fabulous pollen. And the tail. Beatrice. Harlequin ladybirds threatening the native UK ladybirds. Looks like Agapanthus. Well, this to me looks like a foxglove type of thing. That looks like a thing. Well, that Yeah. Oh, retrieving the cardboard. Right, onwards and upwards. Let's go and find our next little Shaun. And our next little Shaun is Fields of Gold by Jane Motter, by the looks of it. Jane is a conceptual and written word artist with a background in fine art as a social practice and English literature. Her practice is influenced by an eclectic mix of art movements. She loves the challenge of a wild in art trail sculpture. Now this, basically, traditional various pedigrees of sheep are dyed for show at auction, some of which produce a lively golden hue to the coat. And there was a Suffolk sheep called Solid Gold who broke records at auction in 2021 and was inspiration for this Shaun, where it's adorned in gold leaf. It's melded together with the colours of the seasons that surround a flock in the fields and countryside. It celebrates Britain's farms and farmers and creative farming. That tradition of dyeing a sheep for showtime. Now, this sheep sold for 200,000 guineas, because this blew my mind that they actually sell them for guineas still, and a guinea is about £1.05. And in 2022 he was Sire of the Year, and by sire I mean S-I-R-E. And there is the bottom of Fields of Gold. That's the one, Susan. Sire! Oh, horses are also sold in guineas. Good Lord. Ooh, let me put down my cardboard. With the background of Archbishop's Palace. This is rather a lovely little, sheep. Yes, so he is obviously, well, he's not a black sheep, he's a golden sheep. He's a black golden sheep. He's a good Lord, I can see myself reflected. Hello. Just that gold leaf really does stand out, but of course they've been varnished as well, so. And the thing is, even if I thought to myself, oh, let's do some colours with a bit of gold leaf, it would look nothing like this. It would look atrocious. Oh, got the police out, I think. Either that or the ambulance. You like him, Leslie? I'm sure he likes you too. I know it's real gold actually, Leslie. We don't do anything by halves in Maidstone. You know, proper solid gold actually inside. It's not even fiberglass, it's proper solid gold. And I hate to say, but we have a creature on his eyeball. Excuse me, sir. This is a sculpture for the hospice. I assume you're not going to do any damage. There. Now I'm just trying to get you some nice photographs. It's rather splendid, isn't it? Right then, now we've got to do some walking across the road and not getting squished, because we're going over there. Indeed. We have 3 more sheep to do. So I appear to be running over time. Shock horror. Ah, good. No, it's not good. It was green. I missed it. So this is Friday night traffic in the centre of Maidstone. All good fun. That's a very big lorry. Now, we're walking towards the Tyrant Drake Museum of Carriages. And this used to be the stables for the Archbishop's Palace. And yes, Ginny and I did come along to this one already. And we're going to be seeing Spotty. Tristra, I have done some bits of history in various tours, but yes, I plan to do far more in Maidstone from a history perspective when I have the time to do the research, so I put on a proper tour. Now we are going up to Spotty, and Spotty has been designed by Steve Bush. And Steve is an artist and teacher based in Essex. He works in a variety of media, including figurative and abstract painting, sculpture, digital art, and animation. And this sculpture is a playful exploration of colour and pattern. And there seems absolutely little point me trying to hide the app code here, because quite frankly, you've all seen it. Yes, thank you for the spelling, Margaret, because I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing it properly either. Now this one I think is fairly amazing because it's just so well done, but I wonder if you have to kind of do these things on paper first so that it doesn't look absolutely awful. Well, it's just so many, so many spots. I wonder why they call him Spotty. Oh gosh. Oh, I jumped. That's an ambulance. Psychedelic fried eggs, Emma. Right, not actually seen any psychedelic fried eggs before, but I'm sure if I did, that's exactly what they'd look like. Now you've actually said it, unfortunately I know exactly what you mean. They are actually psychedelic fried eggs. But I'll be honest, fabulous psychedelic fried eggs. And Fortunately, it looks like there's a little bit of damage on this one, slight damage. Which we'll get. Look at his little ears. So what do we think? Do we like Spotty? I think he's rather special. I think the backdrop of this carriage museum is just rather wonderful. So we'll have one more swivel. Oh, the bells. We like Spotty. Before we walk back, we've got two more to show you, which are along the river. Mr. Spotty. So let's say bye-bye, Spotty. Such a wonderful building, this one. Such a wonderful building. Of course, the problem is that I never know how long to allocate for each sculpture. There you are. There's the Maidstone Museum of Carriages. I think it's rather lovely. And, oh, we've got the police. Maybe I should be asking them to come with me on future tours. Come along, let's go green. There's a lot there, they're in traffic. It's Friday night and people are out to party. Oh, that's annoying, there's a post box. I brought a friend's letter in. Let's wait till it's actually green. I say green. Oh my goodness gracious, he must be vaping up. It smells like strawberry coming out of his car. And I took an envelope that needed to be posted all the way into town today and totally took it home with me again. So let's see, when does that one go? 9 a.m. So we'll walk past Fields of Gold again. Oh, I do love doing tours with a frozen shoulder and I cannot wait when it defrosts. Thank you for writing Trippy in the chat. Now I have Deeply Dippy going around my head, which is just splendid, as I'm sure you can imagine. Now, once we get back onto the river, we're actually going to be looking at Shaun the Sheep, but actually Shaun is spelt C-H-O-R-N. Shaun the Sheep, The Return. Now, this has been designed by Vanessa Brown. Vanessa and her husband Hayden run the Brown Studio, a graphic design company based near Maidstone. That's actually reversing, so I need to actually get out of the way. Now, each of them has over 25 years experience in graphic design, Not sure what's going on there, really not sure. In the graphic design industry, in digital and print designs. Now the sculpture is in honour and remembrance of the original Shaun the Sheep sculpture, which was on Maidstone High Street. It was commissioned by Maidstone Borough Council in the mid-1990s as the centrepiece for a flower festival. And there's the Kentish lady boat. Ginny and I had a bit of a boat trip today, how lovely. So it was commissioned as a centrepiece for a flower festival, and the 18-foot model was made from wire and plaster with 2,600 real-life flowers forming its body. And it was known as Shaun, and again, Shaun as in S-H-O-R-N. Why am I here? Why am I here? Why? So excited, nearing the end, finding the last sheep, taking the wrong turn. I'm very pleased that you've all now got Right Said Fred, Deeply Dippy going round your head. And I remember the original Shaun. It was quite a thing. In Maidstone, we like our bizarre artworks, isn't it? And there's the old boat cafe where this Shaun is stationed near. And if I recall, when we did the tour of the Maidstone River Festival, I showed you the lovely flowers, and unfortunately showing you the lovely flowers, oh look at those colours, meant that I had to show you the bins. So I think I'm going to be showing you bins as well. Hello! 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 Sorry, it's just something you have to do when you're walking under this bridge. Yeah, colour's not too shabby, is it? Feel like the swans are out protecting me. Hello, beautifuls. Are you Mr. and Mrs.? Mr. and Mrs. Swanny Swan? I'm afraid I have no food for you, just my company, chaps. Yes? I know, it's splendid, isn't it? It's a little bit calming on my soul. Unless anybody else is buffering. And here we are, going through the wilderness into what we see there as a delight. Oh, look at this beauty, look. Now I need to somehow manage to swing my arms over my head. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Few people had buffering. That's unfortunate. So here we are, Shaun the Sheep. Shaun the Sheep, the return. You probably had the buffering after perhaps me going through the tunnel, because obviously the signal wouldn't be necessarily fabulous. So I imagine that is why there was a little bit of the bufferesco. Now, what is fabulous that you can't actually see is the lavender, which still has some glorious scent. And as everybody knows, I adore lavender. Oops. So, and it's on the turn, obviously. Oh, Mike Myers, what was that film? Yeah, baby. Something along those lines. I hope somebody's going to help me. Unfortunately, if it's buffering, there is absolutely nothing I can do, chaps. There is no reason for it to be buffering. We've got full 5G. Austin Powers, thank you, Tish. So, yeah, nothing I can do. We'll just have to wait for the signal to come back. There's no reason for it to be buffering. And as we know, me trying to fix it last time ruined the whole tour, so I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit today. Hopefully, the signal is enough that you can actually see the sculpture. I would suggest, if you want to watch this, I do not know whether YouTube are going to have to take it down because of the issue I had by the amphitheatre. So for those of you that do want to watch it, don't leave it too long. So have you all managed to get video of this sheep? Fields, no, not fields of gold. Right. Excellent. Splendid. Let's go and see our last Shaun then, before I lose the light. Well, Natalie, stay for this bit, because we're coming up to the last one, which is Hooves Like Jagger by Olivia Hilton. Now, a part-time artist based in the Southwest, she works across many different media, including sculpture, illustrations, and photography. Typically, her work explores identity as a mixed-race woman, and part of this is largely influenced by UK pop culture. The design is inspired by Dartford raised Mick Jagger, using quotes to celebrate the vibrant musical talent from the area, such as David Bowie, Kate Bush, Keith Richards, and Ellie Goulding. I know, Hooves Like Jagger, isn't it? Isn't it fun? And you will see that there we are, walking towards our last sculpture of the night. And we have It's Only Flock and Roll. Yep, so it is hooves like Jagger. Bah, good thing never ends. And obviously, Ginny will like this, lots of musical instruments. Can you hear the mic drop there? I think now we should always refer to it as flock and roll. Claire needs this one for a music room. Hello, Ashrith. So, well, you can. We think that auctions will start off about £5,000. So, my favourite I haven't even shown you yet. No flies on this one. Well, I'll be honest, I'm not that familiar with Bay City rollers, so but I do like the Bar City rollers. So well, I've overrun, shock horror. I used to do 45-minute tours. I don't know how you guys managed to get me into this. So I thank you everybody who has liked the video, everybody who has subscribed to my channel, and everybody who has sent me a little something on Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal. I may well be using it for therapy, or to buy my own paddleboard and a dog, just so I too can paddleboard with my own little woofer. Yes, Tish, and it's all very well and good saying that, but one still has a frozen shoulder, doesn't one? Yes, one does. So I'm just going to turn around so you can see. And this just merging in. See, you'd almost not notice that one. No, that's fine. Kind of merges in. So I'm going to walk back to my car now. I'm going to be taking a video of my kittens. If I have time at the cattery, so we can have another stream through the video. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Mike, for consistently making me chuckle when I read your tip notes. And don't forget, there may be a little bit of buffer again after this, because I am again walking under, I think I said a tunnel, but actually no, it is a bridge. It may feel like a tunnel, but it's kind of a tunnel under the bridge. Yes, Ginny. Yes, and at least you didn't need to do any of the walking this time. So I'm going to turn around to me. We'll wave goodbye to... I mean, isn't it wonderful just walking around and seeing all these sheep? I shall be terribly sad when I get back and there will be no sheep to be seen. So I'm going to turn the camera around to me. It's all about me. I still have my glasses, so that's splendid. Always a worry when I put them there that I might lean over and then leave them somewhere and never find them again. Mick did that once in Rochester Castle. It's not advisable. I'm not going to walk and talk because I'm going to make you all want to vomit with the motion sickness. So lots of love. Thank you all for your support, and let's just hope maybe Monday will be less chaotic than the recent Shaun Sheep tours have been. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.